Alistair Sargent here with the legendary Barry McGuigan. First of all, Barry, let me wish you a happy birthday. I know you were celebrating that.
Birthday.
Celebrating yesterday.
57 yesterday. Spent all day in the airport. So it took me from 6:30 leaving the place in London in the morning, and I got to Glasgow. I walked in the door at 8:45, so it was a long day, a nice long day for my birthday. You're always concerned, Alistair, but the most important thing is the main event fighters and the joint main event, or the undercard main event is the undercard fight, which is Jason Easton against Glenn Foote. Glenn Foote's about 45 minutes away, so he's on his way here. So that's great. Chantelle Cameron's on her way, and she'll be here this afternoon. And Charlie Flynn is local, and Ryan Collins is local, Joe Ham is local, and we got Ian Trotter, boxing, a local lad as well. So it's very much a full show. But I mentioned Lee. Lee is he's in an 8-round contest, and the reason we're putting him into an 8-round contest is because we really want him to get a title fight before the end of this year. So he has to box 8 rounds. He's boxing 10 rounds in the gym. He's doing 8 rounds, 10 rounds of sparring against a couple of different sparring partners. So we know he can do it. But from the board's perspective, they want to know that he can go 8 rounds. I don't think we've got a very tough Venezuelan kid based in Spain who he's boxing, whose name defeats me at the moment, but I would be very surprised if he gets through 8 rounds with McGregor. McGregor's flying at the moment. We're very lucky to have Winston Campos, who was training for a fight, thanks be to God, a week ago, so he's in great shape, and then he got the call and he said, yeah, I'd love it. He's a very dangerous guy, different physically from Humberto Soto, tall, 5'9", southpaw as opposed to orthodox, but Taylor can switch the drop of a hat, and he works more effectively actually against southpaws. But it's a great fight. It's an amazing undercard. So anybody out there who hasn't already bought a ticket, go and buy your tickets. There's plenty of them available, this is going to be a great night of boxing. I would love to think that we could get Josh a world title fights before the end of the year, if not early in 2019. But he's going to be blazing a trail like he has done. Lee McGregor coming through. Chantelle Cameron would love to get her in a unification fight with Katie Taylor. She, I believe, is going to beat all the lightweight women in the world. She's really special. Chantelle will, I'm telling you right now, she would beat all the lightweights in the world. She is by far the best lightweight. Katie Taylor outpointed her in the amateur game, but that was over 4 rounds, and she wasn't the fighter that she is now. The pro game suits her. She's got a phenomenal engine. She hits very hard. She's been working really well with Shane, and her power is increasing all the time. And I'm telling you, she is getting better and better, and she's going to beat Katie Taylor, Natasha Jonah. She's going to beat Delphine Persoon, who will probably be her toughest fight, and she'll beat any of the other lightweight champions given the chance. So we've got to get her that opportunity. But right now she's got to concentrate 100% on Miriam Delal. She went the distance with Delphine Persoon a couple of times, I think. So she's very tough. Nobody's ever stopped her. Just wait till you see what's going to happen on Saturday. So if we're talking about equality, the whole bigger issue about equality in women in the world, on the world stage, we should not be saying to these women that 2-minute rounds is adequate for them, whereas 3-minute rounds are adequate for men. That's, in my opinion, not fair. And girls are taking the decision to turn professional. They're every bit as tough as men in every way, and many people would say even tougher. And they should have the opportunity to box not 10 rounds, but 12 3-minute rounds, just equal to what the men are doing. Because they're taking the same risks, they're putting themselves on the line in every way, shape and form. And this is a very serious issue. It's a very important issue that girls should be allowed to box 12 3-minute rounds like the men. George Groves had a great win against Chris Eubank a couple of weeks ago. Dominated the fight completely. Just done what we said he was going to do. It was much too good for him in every department. And then, unfortunately, shoulder dislocation, but it's back in again. It was put back in immediately, so he's going to need a little bit of time to recover. And he fights Callum Smith, a very good Liverpudlian fighter, in the final of the World Series of Boxing, or the World Boxing Series, in the Ali Trophy, and it's going to be down in London in the O2, we think in July, which is great news for our stable, because we consider George, although he's not managed by me or promoted by Cyclone, the fact that he's in the gym every day, spurring on the kids, giving them that extra lift, and they're all inspired by him. It's a very exciting time for the stable fighters, and we're just going to continue to get bigger and better. Well, we're all very saddened by what has happened to Scott Westgarth. It's so upsetting, because the interview he done straight after the fight, where he said, I'm probably never going to make a lot of money in this world. I'm not pretending to be one of the world's greatest fighters, but I do this because I love it. I do this because I love it. We can do everything we want to make the game safe, but with contact sports where people are hitting each other, like in rugby, like in rugby league, like in boxing, like in UFC, like in kickboxing, everybody can do as much as they want, but they can never be sure that it's ever going to be safe. And those are the decisions we make when we get involved in boxing. And sadly, it doesn't happen very often, but every now and again we have a fatality, and it's then that we all get together. Our heart goes out to Scott Westgarth and his family, and all those involved. We hope and pray that they can cope in this situation, and any help we can be to them, we will be willing to help them in whatever way we can.